can we expect on Friday? Obviously, the big fight between Oscar Duarte and Kenneth Sims. What should the fans expect, obviously?
Yeah, this Saturday night, you're going to see a lot of local talent as well. You'll see a lot of prospects. You'll see contenders. You'll see future world champions. And obviously the main event is literally a special one for me, because when I signed Kenneth Sims, you keep on promising, yes, you're going to be back in Chicago, but you have to wait for the right time. And this is the perfect moment for Kenneth Sims. Fighting Oscar Duarte, who has fought Ryan Garcia, who is top 5 in the world. It's not an easy task, but both guys have to fight. They have to go out there and just prove who the best is. So it's going to be like in fighting in front of your hometown. There is a lot of pressure, but at the same time, it gives you the energy. It gives you that extra push, to fight even harder, So yeah, there's pressure on Sims, there's pressure on Duarte, but once that bell rings, I think we're gonna have a real fun fight to watch.
You're one of the greatest boxers of all time.
Thank you.
This is one of the greatest boxing cities of all time.
Yeah.
Why do you think it's been so hard for events or of any kind of combat sports to come to Chicago? There's been a major lack of events.
Yeah, there's been a major lack of events, but when you find the right talent, and Kenneth Sims is the right talent. He's homegrown. He's from here. He's got the abilities to go very far, and he's ranked, I believe, now number 5 in the world. I believe Duarte is ranked 5 in the world. I'm about building world champions. I can't fight for you. I can position you and get you there, and you do the rest. So I believe that with Kenneth Sims, we can bring boxing back to Chicago. It's a great fight town. Our last fight here was like 12 years ago, 13 years ago, where, we used to do great events here in Chicago. The fans would turn out. We would sell out houses. It was incredible. So that's the idea here, and obviously leading the way is Kenneth Sims.
Do you think the winner of this fight is in a prime position for a shot at a world title?
I believe so. I believe Kenneth Sims' last fight proved a lot. He had to use his boxing skill. He had to use his power, his smarts. He had to use everything. And that's one thing that you see as a promoter. Okay, is he ready or is he not ready? And there's a little secret ingredient, that nobody knows, that only us fighters know, on what it takes and what it doesn't take to become a world champion, or if you're ready or not. Kenneth Sims is ready. He's maybe one step or two away from challenging for that world title. So, look, this is a very important fight for both guys, and I think that Saturday night we're gonna see a special event for Chicago this Saturday.
Oscar, what would you like to see happen after this fight when it comes to Chicago? Zaya's recently got a title over the weekend. We're talking about titles right now.
Okay.
If Vergil Ortiz, if he's successful in his next outing, can we expect the title fight perhaps going after Zaya's or any other fight?
Yeah, look, Vergil Ortiz, he's coming off a hand injury. Sure. We've been talking about a Boots fight forever. And we're getting closer and closer in making that. We're far apart, but we're yet so close. I think Boots is a terrific fighter. I think Boots and Vergil will create an amazing event. That's a Las Vegas T-Mobile grand event, which I'm looking forward to. But first thing is first, Vergil has to get his hand good. He might have another fight in between late this year, just to test his hand out. Look, we're talking about fighters like Fundora. We're talking about fighters like Keith Thurman. So I'm excited about the fights coming up and the fights that the fans will want to see. So.
All right, last question. Yeah.
Last one. I'm Boricua. I'm from Puerto Rico. Sandra had a great fight last weekend.
Yeah.
What are the possibilities? How close are we to Vergil versus Saya?
I love that fight. I love that fight because obviously I grew up in that era with Trinidad, with Miguel Cotto and fighting Mexicans and the rivalry and this and that. I would love to bring that back and make it a huge event. I think Zayas is a terrific fighter. I think he had a great win. He's a world champion. I believe that Vergil Ortiz and Zayas will be just an incredible fight. I believe that Mexico will show, the U.S. will show up for Vergil. Puerto Rico, New York, everybody, all Puerto Ricans all over the country will show up for Zayas. So I think people are waiting for that type of matchup. So we're hoping we can make it very soon.
Awesome.
Huge fight.
Thank you.
Huge fight, Oscar.
Thank you.